all of you. Today I am coming to you live from the Wondrous Library of Laksa Tareto. This is, as you can see from here, this is one of my favorite spots on the island. I have had the privilege to individually pick these books for our guests, together with the person that we walked to get all these books to our library. But that's not my message today. My Monday motivational message today, I want to talk about or give you perhaps my perspective on a specific question. Do you know sometimes when we talk, we say that person is very difficult to deal or he's a difficult person? The interesting perspective around this is, or what I believe is, there is really not a single difficult person. People are not difficult. It's perhaps their circumstances led them to behave the way they behave. And the behaviors you see them, you judge them or you believe that they are difficult. So how do you avoid this judgment or this opinion on what you have on other people? I would like to give you a couple of points that perhaps will help you to understand that a little bit better. First of all, most of the time when someone gives you a hard time or shares a comment that is not ideal, instead of judging them, I believe you should take time to sit down with them and to listen to their side of the story. Because everyone has a different story. Everyone has a different view. People don't see the things the same way you see. For example, if you want to get the number 9, you can get the number 9 by 5 plus 9 is also 9. 5 plus 4 is also 9. 6 plus 3 is also 9. So there are different sides of it, right? Therefore, take time to meet with those people and understand their story. Number 2, if you judge people, you don't have time to care and love them. Maybe they're going through a tough time. I will never forget this. Many years ago, a front office manager in one of the resorts that I was working came to me and said that he's got an employee who don't show up on time and he's a difficult person, he's lazy. So I listened to the front office manager and I said, well, I respect your views, but let me speak to the team member. So I spoke to the team member and I said, you seems to be going through some tough time. What can I do to help you? He told me that he's got a challenge in sleeping, his sleeping patterns. Therefore, he prefers if he can get a late shift. You see, the front office manager never had that conversation before. We were able to resolve the problem and the team member stayed actually a little bit longer than we anticipated. So this is an example of it, right? So you want to speak to that person and understand their perspective, understand them. And the third thing is that always look at how you can help this person. What can you do to help this person? Ask that question. When you are sitting down and say, look, I know you're going through a tough time. Your behaviors is not exactly what I would have anticipated. But what can I do to help you? Or what help you need from me? So very simple three steps. Because there is not a single person who is actually born as a difficult person, or people don't grow up in difficult person. It's their circumstances that led them to behave this way. However, you can resolve this by, first of all, listen to their side of the story. Ask them the right questions. And most importantly, listen to them carefully so that you can also ask the right questions. Because the idea of us as leaders, managers, people who manage people, who lead people, is to help people. And to help people, you should not judge them before you can help them. You should always ask this question, what can I do to help this person to get out from this situation? I hope this conversation has enlightened you on how to deal with challenges sometimes you have with people. People are the biggest resources in any organization, and they are also the biggest challenge in any organization. This tip perhaps will help you as a leader, as a manager, first-time manager, or somebody who's been leading for a long time. I hope you enjoyed this message. Thank you very much. Have a lovely week ahead and see you next Monday.